Good afternoon, traders, and welcome to another edition of Awesomecallstrading.com. I'm AJ, your host. I want to say hello, and wow, what a day. There must have been hundreds of ideas today. I mean, for me to come in doing what I do every day and then having to narrow them down to 12 to 14, I mean, I could have gone on and on and on and on and on and on and on. But I think I did pretty damn good with the list that I put together, and I'm going to show you briefly what we did in our amazing chat room. It was a lot of fun, and it was just again what we do in here on a daily basis is just really understanding the move before the move. Okay, I'll give you a case in point. Here's a little FDA approving on a drug, AGRX this morning. Stock was sitting at 37 cents. All right, this is just a, just this is not even part of my charts. Okay, but you know, I made this my number one pick because I have small cap people in here that love to short with size on a stock. Now, I'm not going to do anything about hanging fruits. It's going to fall off a tree and the leaves are coming down. We're going to walk in the woods. I'm straight up just telling you what the stock and how to react and what it's going to do. So I really emphasize to traders, do not long this stock unless it hits a certain area. If it doesn't, the lower lows will set in. The stock will sell off to $1, and that's it. I'm giving it value, but this is just a basic, generic, awesome calls trade. Okay, so here's AGRX, and this is not even on our list. Thank you, Barney. And here's where it closed yesterday. It was 38 cents, and it was a buck 90. I said the stock would come down to $1 because that's the value I gave the stock on the news. And as you can see, it double bottomed at $1.03. I told the traders in the room, you cannot long the stock unless there's a half a million to 1 million buyer at $2. Then we can run it to 3. If not, lower lows will set in, scale in short, and take it down to $1. Ding, 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 ding. Lower lows set in, scale in short, take it down to $1, and you're done for the day. 10,000 shares, $5,000. Briefing gives a 30-day trial. Yes, yes. You could try it for free for 30 days at Briefing. Hell yeah, Barney. Yeah. And after that, then they'll just charge your card $50 or you just cancel it. It's okay. So that was AGRX. Now that was a nothing trade. Okay. Let's go into Facebook. Let's start with Facebook. Facebook was a pretty damn good trade today. As you know, earnings hit. It was really good. They really impressed Wall Street and investors. For us as day traders, I reviewed the stock and I felt very confident that the stock would sell off. And I called for a pop it open towards 198 if it came. Scale and short, the stock would come all the way down, sell off all day long to $191. This was on my notes pre-market, and as you can see, it hit $191.40. Another play we did today was ABMD. This was a really pretty play today. I really enjoyed this. Um, this one, I felt the stock would probably, they had really good earnings. And if you remember, if you know anything about this stock, this is a broken down stock. This is a seriously broken down stock. This is a stock that was sitting in the 400s, got smashed to 155. So any little news was going to make this stock get through 200 again or more. So today, news came out, earnings were good, they beat, and they raised our guidance. I called for a small gap fill, I believe, to 185 at the open, and then long or pre-market. I didn't think it would not going to gap fill completely, but I called 185, and the stock hit 185 right here. The lowest was 184.86, 98, 185. Basically by 185, and the stock ran to 210. In the first opening bell, you would have scored at least 15, 20 points on that trade. The next one I gave was OLED. OLED was an amazing trade. I really loved it. This was really, they beat, they raised, they did the triple. I mean, they killed it. But for me as a day trader, I never get emotional about it. I just trade the action. And this was not going to gap fill. So even it closed at 175 a share, it was not going to gap fill. I called OLED to come down to 185, which is right here. hold it to 185 on a pullback, and the stock would hit 199 to 201 once it pulled. So in other words, if you were in our chat room, the stock hit 185 at the opening bell, and you couldn't short it, you could have longed it with 100 shares, and I was going to guide the stock to $201. The stock hit $201.77. So you would have made on that trade at 185 long over 16 points, 100 shares, $1,600, 18,000 buying power. Next trade that I gave the room was Drana. You're going to love this call. Drana got a collaboration with Roche, 200 million up front. I liked the news, gave it a 16 to 16 and a half value. I said the stock will sell off to 16 and a half to 16. It is not a long out of the gate. It's a simple scale in short. Take it down to 16 to 16 and a half. As you can see, the bottom end, $16 a share. All predetermined before the market even opened. Drana. The stock will sell off to 16 and 16.50. Next one we did was Wayfair. Wayfair was an incredible trade today. I loved it. It was great. I traded it today. It was my winner. And I also, because I was not in the room at the time, I wanted to inform everyone that follows me that's in the room, hey, traders, be aware, I'm going to be buying the $80 area on Wayfair for a bounce on support, and I'm going to look for a quick 8 to 10 point bounce. So if you want to take the trade, it's up to you. But as soon as the opening bell comes, it will short cover squeeze towards 88 to $90 a share. I also put it on Twitter, and as you can see, stock pulled, and there's the 80. Gave it to us 1, 2, 3 times opportunities to buy it, and the stock went all the way $89 a share. It was a 9-point trade. If you got filled at 80-20, 80-60, 80-40, 80-30, 80-50, you still would have scored at least 4.5. If you did size, you were done just like I was. All right, beautiful play on Wayfair. The next stock that we did was a stock called MMSI. This is an earnings play, something that you typically won't trade in any of your rooms, which is sad because unfortunately the mods don't know how to trade that kind of stuff. For us, this was gapping down 29 to 19. The great Janny Moore in the room was already predetermining for a quick pop at the open. I believe he was longing it at 18 and 19 a share. I came in the room after reading the report. I determined the stock would hit 22 or more at the opening bell. And the stock ended up hitting almost 26 a share. If you would have took 200 shares, you would have made over $1,200 in less than 90 seconds of work. And this was all predetermined before the market even opened. And it was all in the report. All you had to do is read the report. And that's what secret sauce is. So when you see secret sauce, I'm teaching traders the secret sauce in the room. I'm educating them, showing them how to read the report, read through the report, and that will predetermine what the stock's going to do. And this is what we do every single day. Next stock we did today was PVG. PVG was a wonderful trade today. I really liked it. All right. I read the report. I did not call a short. I felt the stock was gapping down too much. I called for a long in the 9. It hit 907, 910, 915. Traders were taking it at 920, 922. I called for the stock to go all the way to $10.50 on my notes. And here it is, PVG. The stock would go to 10.50 to 10.80. The stock went all the way to $10.42. It was a great trade. All right. OLED, MMSI, PVG, Drana, ABMD, and Facebook. Yeah, that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those are the 7. So anyway, that's what we did. I mean, I can go on and on. We called light would bottom at 60, and there's 60 right there. And light hit 60 and bounced. That was just another one. 60 and bounce. And then we did another one. I think it was Etsy. We said it would come down to 44 and bounce, and it hit 43.55. If you bought 44s here, bounced all the way up towards almost 46 a share. It was really a fun day. I think the hardest thing for me, thank you, Sam. I think the hardest thing for me was trying to determine what 12 to give to the traders in the room because we have such amazing traders. But I do want you to know the variety that we do. I mean, we have earnings. We did an FDA drug or a collaboration. I mean, think about what you're trading. Another earnings, FDA approval on a small cap, earnings, and earnings. I mean, earnings was the key today. But sometimes I mix this stuff up. I'll do S&P 600, S&P 500. I'll do offerings, FDA, small cap. I mean, it don't matter. But today, earnings were the key thing there. It was really, 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 really good. Great day to trade today for October 31st. So, happy Halloween to all of you, and I will see you tomorrow. Just click here, and you are in the Awesome Calls website right here. And scroll down 25 for a day, 100 for a week, and 675 for a month. For a day, 675 a day for the full month. Okay? All right. So that's what we did today. All right. See you tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.